Hope you're doing well today. I want to follow up on the post that I made yesterday when I talked about how when there's change, it creates conflict, and conflict presses up against kind of what we know is normal and what's comfortable and known. And as a result of that, there's a choice that we have whether we kind of recede and walk with frustration and anger or bitterness toward that change, or we choose to grow. We like lean into the change. We accept that as reality. And it's so important for us to think through this right now during the quarantine, during the social distancing, this pandemic. I mean, we truly have a choice whether we're going to recede during this time or we're going to grow. Are we going to allow God to shape us and mold us? As I talked about 2 weeks ago, we can either try to pray this away, or we can pray through this and allow God to shape us in this moment. And so let me talk a little bit more about what it looks like for God to shape us in this moment. If we're choosing to grow in this change, if we're choosing to lean into this change. And 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5 says this: "We destroy every argument and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and we take every thought captive to obey Christ." Now that means two things. One, it means that those bad thoughts that come into our mind, that the enemy loves to place there, he loves for us to dwell on that. He wants to put lies in our mind and in our heart. We take those thoughts captive. We replace the lie with truth. But it also is talking about those good things, those promises of God. The Philippians 4:8 promises, where Paul says, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. So as you are approaching this change, think about the promises of God. Spend time in His Word. Allow the Word of God to be saturated in your heart. See you soon.